Hello everybody, Patricia here. Today, there was a new update to the game, and I knew there was an update, but I didn't know that this new part of the update was coming out today. We got a new side story. So, I believe we covered the wordless last time, and I believe, well, let's check it out. I believe it's called Mudfish, I believe. I was surprised that there was something coming out for the side stories, and I think this will correspond with the 2.5 anniversary that's happening in about a week or so. So let's see what this is about. Heard someone say that, well, I'm guessing based off of the name and the events that happen in the in the most recent chapter updates, it might be about it might be about Little Mermaid slash Siren. Sorry about that. So yeah, the new side event is called Mudfish. So let's see what this is going on. What's going on here? Okay, so this side story picks up from chapter 32 and the event story Old Tales. You may have difficulties understanding the story if you haven't watched the prequel. However, you can still proceed with the gameplay without watching the prequel. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely involving Siren, right? Okay, 3 parts. Well, there could be more. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, okay, load. Okay, don't have a team yet. Guessing it's just fully story, just a full-on story. It's gonna be pretty interesting. See what's going on in this story, because if I'm remembering right, in the latest chapter, Leviathan was kind of teasing that she knows, or she outright states that she knows Siren.
It's been a while since I've been left
Ooh.
alone.
Alright.
I don't like being alone. Should I have gone with Behemoth? No, it's fine. We all promised to work hard. I've got to grin and bear it.
Grin and bear it. Oh yeah, because I believe at the end, because during 35 and 36, Behemoth was out of condition, and Leviathan was trying to, wait, this is taking place, like, what, during 32? So it's before that event, so, never mind.
Those waves? All right. There was an ocean nearby. The sea. We met at the sea.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that Leviathan has the 3 stars, and Modernia also has similar stars on her outfit when she wears the the second queen outfit that she gets for the the Last Kingdom event. Her body slowly sinks deeper. Surrounded by the frigid waters, she can feel herself beginning to suffocate. Suddenly, her survival instincts kicks in, and her special powers rapture itself around her. Okay. Her breathing stabilizes. Encased by a layer of bubbles, the little mermaid opens her eyes. Okay. Beyond the bubbles, the familiar oceanic landscape appears. Okay, so this has to be when It was on the way in Old Tales. Um, the whole Grimm squad, with Cinderella, Ave, um, Siren, Hansel, and Gretel were going up the elevator, and then all of a sudden, half of the elevator just gets cut off, and then it was Siren, Hansel, and Gretel just completely fall down to the earth. I'm guessing this is where she lands, right? In this cold, open sea,
The sea again.
what was that? She survives once again. And I'm glad that, we get to hear Siren actually talk. After plummeting from space, she spent the next several years roaming the surface, desperately searching for her comrades. And now, here she was, sinking to the depths of the sea yet again. Once again, her body was battered and scarred.
Cinderella? Ave?
Yeah.
Hansel?
I was talking about this in a previous video, just like, and I've seen another video talking about this, just like, they have the voice actress saying Ave, A-V-E, but they're putting Abe in the text. It makes more sense to just call it Ave, since Ave turns into grave. Just fix that shift up, please.
Gretel?
Despite all those years spent wandering the surface, she has yet to find her lost comrades. She must rise again and find those whom she misses so dearly. She must resurface and use this form to create bubbles. This time, she must find proof that they're still alive. In order to rise above the water surface, she lifts her body. Her body is practically immobile. The physical and mental toil of the past few years has taken its toll on her, making her body feel heavier than ever. The sea currents begin to stir. Bubbles encasing her are swept away by the currents and drift off somewhere unknown. She closes her eyes again. She stops struggling and lets go, trusting her body to the flow of the sea. For a little while, just for a moment, she wants to let her weary body rest in the water. Okay.
What is that?
Oh. Oh. Huh. Prequel Leviathan. So she's technically what's it called, not Rapture, like what Modernia and Nihilister was. I don't want to say the corrupted, but man, this is an interesting look for her. I wonder how she came to be here.
A human? A NIKKE?
A girl covered in black water discovers someone who has been carried by the waves and washed ashore. Girl, so
alive?
I was just trying to just search up a Nihilister. Heretic. So let me just make sure. Behemoth. Yeah. So she's also considered a heretic. Okay.
Is she unconscious? That really gave me a scare. I think she's a NIKKE, but I should save her, right? Wait, what am I thinking? Who could I possibly save in this state? Even if I did, nothing good would come of it.
Clean yourself up.
Forget it. didn't see anything.
Wait, so is her clothes also made of the black water? Or is it just, that the black water is that thick?
I didn't see anything.
Save her! Little Mermaid opens her
Are you
eyes.
awake? Cinder... Ella? Eve? I'm cold.
Little Mermaid closes her eyes, seemingly fainting once again.
Huh? You're starting to freak me out. I miss you all.
Aww. Tears streams down from behind Little Mermaid's closed eyelids.
Why are you crying? This is really unnerving. Oh, to heck with it.
The girl tugs Little Mermaid away from the shoreline.
Today's your lucky day.
Okay. So I wonder what she's planning to do with Siren. I mean, anything could happen. The sound of water droplets falling.
Ow.
Someone's voice can be heard.
I couldn't just leave her like that. Dang it! Why did I bring her here?
They missed a here. Oh, this is followed by the sound of what appears to be grumbling. Little Mermaid opens her eyes. She's been covered with a blanket. Inside some sort of cave, which is being lit by a small lantern.
Oh. Are you awake?
Oh. Little Mermaid looks towards the noise. Okay, so it's most likely that Little Mermaid's gonna be the pilgrim that we're gonna be getting during the 2.5 Annie. And I'm gonna be guessing that during the 3-year anniversary that Hansel and Gretel are gonna be the next pilgrims, a double pilgrim banner, most likely. But what are they gonna do with, Leviathan? Because it could be, she could be, a free NIKKE that they'll give to us.
Ouch! Is someone there?
Little Mermaid gets up.
Stop! Oh. Don't come this way! Stay right where you are.
Little Mermaid stops.
That's better. Don't move a muscle. Who are you? What business is it of yours? Did you save me? Yeah. I want to see who you are. What reason would you possibly have for seeing my face?
Also, I just don't know that she's sitting on her bubble. I thought she was just standing.
Now that you've come to, you can get out. But no ifs, ands, or buts. Do you know who I am?
The girl reveals her face. Oh, she has red eyes.
Do you realize what these eyes mean? It's proof that I'm a heretic. Heretic? Do you know what that is? It means I'm something to be feared. The enemy of all humanity. Nikkes don't stand a chance against me. So don't come near...
Oh. A purple blur flashes by the girl's cheek.
What was that?
The girl turns around. section of the wall has been caved in, looking as if a bomb has gone off.
Did you just try to attack me?
I mean, I, I mean, if we look back here, ooh, I'm something to be feared, the enemy of all humanities. Nikke's don't stand a chance against me. And then you're afraid of Siren here. You're just like, did you just try to attack me? Dozens of water droplets appear around Little Mermaid, aimed at the girl.
Time to run. Stop.
Ooh. The girl's body remains motionless, as if frozen in ice. So yeah, you guys don't know, like, Siren has a similar ability to Maiden. Or essentially, Maiden has gotten a better version of what Siren has. Which is basically, she can control anything with her voice. And Maiden has that mask, so she doesn't, accidentally set things off. That's why anytime, like there was times in some events where she's on the phone with someone, they always say, hey, and don't forget to keep your mask on. That's to protect, the people around her. So, yeah, so Siren is the first model. Maiden's the second, or the new and improved model.
I can't move.
Little Mermaid approaches the girl.
No! Stay back! Tell me, are you really a heretic? Answer me. No! It was a lie! I'm not a heretic. Then how do you explain those eyes? These are just...
The girl blinks, and when she reopens her eyes... Oh, okay. They're a different color.
Eye color. It changed? All that stuff before was just a part of my disguise. Don't lie to me. I've never heard of a Nikke that can change eye colors. It's true. Really. Then if you're not a Nikke, what are you? I don't know. What? I said I don't know! I'm as in the dark as you are, you jerk! I was once a Nikke. You think this is how I wanted things to go? I never wanted to end up like this. If I hadn't accidentally drank that water, I wouldn't be living in this cave.
Huh. So I feel like this was like a little bit inspired by like, what was it, like Prometheus, something like that, where there was a moment where like the robot guy like had some like this black liquid, and he put a drop in it into the water. A guy, one of the crew ship drank it, and then he starts like transforming because of that black liquid. And I feel like that this is like somewhat like similar to this, right?
I could have gone back to the Ark instead. Why do I have to live like this? Why is it just me? Oh, sorry. You should be able to move again.
Girl plops on the ground.
Sorry about that.
Little Mermaid offers the girl her hand. Girl scurries along the ground and hides deeper in the recesses of the cave.
I promise I'll never do the thing with the red eyes again. I was just trying to help. I didn't do anything bad.
Help how? You would literally say, "Oh, I'm a heretic. I'm something to be feared." That's not something people would say to help.
I'm not not a heretic or anything like that. So please, don't kill me. You poor thing.
Okay. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. Let's continue on. Man, Leviathan. Something else, huh? So, I'm guessing that Siren essentially helps, Leviathan control her powers, right? That must be it. This is all about, hey, how Leviathan comes to be when we see her in the main story, right? Little Mermaid glances deep inside the caves where the girl is hiding. And this might give us a clue as to where Siren is, by the time, at whatever point in the game, it is, Beyond the lantern's reach, cloaked in deep shadow, the girl lies curled up in a ball, her head buried in between her knees.
Hey. Aren't you cold? Would you like this blanket? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. What's a proper way to handle this?
The mermaid recalls one of the Halcyon days of her past.
Siren?
Oh.
Huh?
What are you doing here?
Oh.
How come you're sitting here alone, looking all miserable?
Oh.
Did you do something wrong?
The mermaid nods.
What did you do wrong?
Hansel, Gretel.
Did you hit them?
The mermaid shakes her head.
You didn't hit them. Then what did you do? Did you use one of your command spells?
I will say that, I'm gonna call her Abe because Abe just does make sense. Abe's voice here is a bit different from what she was doing in Old Tales. Like, compared to the Gray voice, it's more like more deeper, monotone like that. It was there was a bit more emotion to it, but like you can still have that feel that it was a bit more serious. That this one, it sounds like it's pitched a little differently,
You did? Seriously?
It was an accident.
What did you say? It's okay. Just tell me.
I said, don't move.
What made you do that? You wouldn't have used that spell unless there was a good reason.
They were tickling me relentlessly and I wanted them to stop.
Those two are incorrigible.
After I used my spell, they got scared. Now they're hiding from me and won't come out.
They've got some nerve acting like that when they're the ones who bothered you first.
Oh.
If it's weighing on your mind so much, why don't you bring them something they like to eat?
Sweets?
Oh?
If you want to bury the hatchet, the first step is to extend an olive branch. And not just metaphorically. People's hearts tend to soften on a full stomach. First, try giving them something they like to eat. And then apologize to them.
But will they accept my apology?
If I told you they wouldn't, would you not bother apologizing?
That's not what I meant.
An apology is about showing someone that you're sorry. Whether they choose to accept it or not is of little consequence. If you come to someone, heart in hand, and they still spurn you, then there's nothing else you can do. Oh, and if they try tickling you again, don't use your commands. Instead, just blast them with some bubbles. Got it?
But wouldn't they get injured?
At any rate, just go apologize.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I don't know why, but it
Something
sounds
to
like voice lines are pitched up or like kind of like fast forward a bit. I don't know why though. Little Mary stands up. She heads outside.
Did she leave? Hello?
Silence. The girl cautiously creeps over to where Little Mermaid had been standing.
She's gone. She's gone. She's finally gone.
Definitely like the emotion in the eyes.
I nearly
It's
bought
cute.
the farm back there. I thought she was an ordinary NIKKE, and turns out she's some kind of super weapon. I figured she'd run off if I said I was a heretic. Just goes to show that you shouldn't go out of your way for people. She reminded me of myself. No one there to help her. But now I'm starting to regret that.
The girl looks at the spot where Little Mermaid had been sitting.
I didn't necessarily expect gratitude, but I at least thought I'd be able to talk to someone again. It's been ages since I had a proper conversation. Story of my life. Nothing but rotten luck.
The girl hugs her knees and
Never
curls back
again.
up.
Never again will I save a human or anyone. I'll never set myself up to be betrayed again.
Okay. Being betrayed is something big to her. And I guess there's also, what happened to her in the Ark. So I'm guessing she was also betrayed there. Or maybe it's that, she didn't want people to see how she was when she, was starting changing, so she left and didn't get the help. I don't know. Oh, someone's hungry.
Oh boy, I'm starving. I forgot to eat with all this excitement. I think I've still got some of that splendimin I found before. Ah! Oh! Ah!
Yeah. The girl hurriedly scurries back inside the cave.
I thought you'd left. Oh,
Little Mermaid lingers awkwardly at the cave entrance.
Why aren't you answering? What are you gonna do to me? Oh.
Little Mermaid reaches out her
What
hand.
are you doing?
A droplet of something falls from the tip of Little Mermaid's hand.
What is that? Jelly?
The purplish droplet lands on the ground, then moves towards the girl.
Don't come near me.
The droplet stops directly in front of the girl.
Huh?
She covers her head in fears and shrinks back.
What? It's not doing anything. Why is it jiggling like that?
Jiggle dude. The girl pokes the droplet.
The texture. It's kinda cute. Oh, hold on. Who cares? What are you trying to do with this?
A little arrow appears above the
arrow?
droplet. The arrow points outside the cave.
You want me to come outside?
The droplet bobs up and
Is
down.
that supposed to be a nod?
Little Mermaid
So
nods.
you do want me to come outside?
Droplet wobbles up and down eagerly.
Oh. No way! I'm not going anywhere. How do I know what'll happen to me?
The
Don't
droplet
try
will
that shit.
welts.
It won't affect me.
What was that?
I'm not
Welts pathetically. The droplet melts into a puddle, which begins to expand.
What's going on?
Blurb.
Okay, fine. I'll come out. But you go first. Oh. Go on. I'll follow you. Why did you have me come outside anyway?
Little Mermaid points ahead.
Huh?
Earl looks ahead.
What is it?
Up ahead, the bonfire flickers on the
What?
beach.
Are you crazy? What are you going to do if a rapture sees that?
Little Mermaid punches the
You'll
air.
take them out yourself?
Oh my god, I
Wow.
didn't
Impressive.
even... I never noticed the Bubbles' face the entire time. I was just like looking... I was just looking at Siren, but the Bubbles have been making faces this entire time. Little Mermaid sits down in front of the bonfire. She gestures towards the girl.
No, thanks. I'd rather not. Just be glad that I decided to come out in the first place.
Little Mermaid picks up grilled fish that had apparently been placed near the fire earlier. Okay, so the face is gone.
What's that? Num num.
Nom nom.
You want me to eat this?
Nom nom. Okay,
Not a
there's the
chance.
face again.
How could I trust you? Sure, I may be famished right now, but I'll just...
Hmm. Sounds like
Dang it.
someone's
You're the
hungry.
reason I wasn't able to eat to begin with. Sorry.
Yeah, there's like a sort of like
I'm sorry for
face.
scaring you. That was my fault. What the? You had me convinced that you were really a heretic. But now I can see that you're a NIKKE. Huh? I promise I won't ever try to harm you again. Thank you for saving me. Do you really mean that? Oh? That you're sorry, and that you're thankful. Oh, that you won't ever harm me? I meant every word.
Unless something happens, you know.
I'll trust you. Just this once.
The girl heads towards Little Mermaid and the bonfire.
Give me some of that. I want to try.
Little Mermaid smiles brightly as she passes the grilled fish.
Oh, you're really pretty. Nothing.
I'm talking about the fish, not you. The girl picks up the grilled fish. This fish is really pretty.
It's delicious. I can't believe you found something this good on the surface.
Little Mermaid's hands over another
I can have
grillfish.
that as well? Oh,
Little Mermaid points at the remaining fish near the
I
bonfire.
can have all of those? Oh. Maybe you're not such a bad guy after all. Oh. Nothing. So it's really okay if I chow down on all of this?
No. I mean, it's good that, you know, she's getting to be getting warmed up to a siren like that. You know, so sorry to trust more. I have a feeling that something is gonna happen that'll kind of break that trust.
It's been ages since I've been this full. That was a real feast. So, you're a NIKKE, right? Then what squad are you from? When did you leave the Ark? If it's classified, you don't have to tell me. I don't know what this Ark is that you're talking about. What? You don't know what the Ark is? That doesn't make any sense. Then are you a pilgrim or something like that? Don't tell me you don't know what a pilgrim is either. Oh. Wow. You really don't know anything.
I mean, technically, she would know what a pilgrim is, because literally before the event, or like during the event of Old Tales, they saw her and the other members of her squad saw saw Red Hood, Dorothy and her squad, you know, fighting against fight against the Raptors on TV. So they should know what so she should know what pilgrims are. Now, whether she knows she is a pilgrim or not, I have no idea.
Hold on. Did you ingest some black water too? Could that have caused you to lose all your memories? Oh. The black water. It's like this stuff that's always coming from my head. If you accidentally drink some, it feels like your entire body is being torn apart. Oh.
Little Mermaid shakes her head.
Yeah. There's no way that could have happened. So what's your name? Siren. Siren? Siren. That's a nice name.
Little Mermaid points
That's
at
my
girl. Okay, so I'm just a little bit confused as to like why do they still keep her name, you know, on screen as Little Mermaid when she is called Siren. You know, it makes it much easier because hey, you got Cinderella. I mean, yes, everyone is, you know, based off of a Grimm's, you know, fairy tale, all that stuff. But like, Little Mermaid could be her code name, but Siren is her actual name. Just like we have Hansel and Gretel. You know, those are actual names. Cinderella, actual name. Red Boots. But yeah, that's another whole thing. But you know, keep the Siren name. Keep it, you know, going.
I don't have a name. I forgot it the moment I was changed into whatever I am now. Oh. You don't have to feel bad for me. Actually, now that I think about it, there is something you could call me. This.
The girl holds a dog tag covered in black stains. The inscription leaves
Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, does it?
Lev 20765. The Levy?
You can just call me whatever. Dude or girl. Doesn't matter. Oh. Levi. What?
Little Mermaid points at the beginning of the inscription. Lev.
Is that how you got Levi? Why do you care so much about giving me a name? Not a name. Huh?
Little Mermaid smiles.
A nickname. I have a nickname too. Siren.
Oh, Siren's the
My
nickname?
real name is Little Mermaid.
Uh-huh.
Little Mermaid.
Mm.
A nickname is a sign of affection. I don't need to know your name. Okay, fine, but
The girl looks down at her dog
Nickname.
tag.
it kind of feels like you pulled it out of a hat. Oh? Never mind. I guess it's not all that bad.
Hey, now it's
You
Levy.
can call me that from now on. Uh-huh. So
Or
what's your next move?
Levi.
Huh? You must have some place that you call home. A place you can go back to. You don't plan on staying here forever, do you? I don't have a home. What? I lost my home. So I need to find my friends. It's the same for me too. I lost my home. Oh? I don't have anywhere to go back to. Not since my body became like this. Oh. What's that supposed to mean? There's something wrong with me. Weird black liquid keeps seeping out of my body.
So, she voluntarily left? And not forced left? She left because she was changing. But did she not just, hey, let me try to see if anyone can help me with this, you know?
I look like a monster. Who would want to associate with someone who looks like me? But I'm not a monster. I'm a Nikke. That's right. You're not a monster. I can tell by your eyes. You mean because I don't have red eyes? No,
Big shake.
I can tell by looking into your eyes. You're not a bad person. You're no monster. Do you really mean that? Uh-huh. Then, could you stay with me? Huh? If you don't have anything to go back to, would you like to stay with me? It's a big cave, so there's plenty of room for us both. And I'll give you a blanket. I'm sorry, but I can't. Oh, okay. I understand. Only a moment ago, I was going on about how scary you were, and now I'm begging you to stay. Must be pretty off-putting, huh? It's not that. I'm looking for my friends. That's why I can't stay. Your friends. Okay. Then I guess that's it. Friends are important. So, go, then. Hurry!
Oh, her shoulders slump.
1 month. Can I stay with you for just 1 month? 1 month?
Okay, I was like, yo, why that specific amount of time? A month.
Why are you saying that? Is it because you're taking pity on me? I want to rest for a while. If you're okay with it, can I rest here for a little bit? It's fine by me. But are you sure you're okay with this? You don't mind being around me? Fine. We can stay together for now.
Okay, cool. Alright, so that's the end of part 1. So get a little, introduction to their sort of friendship, which is cool. So I'm guessing this middle section is where maybe Siren tries to help Levy, understand her powers, perhaps. And then part 3 is where the downfall begins and just something bad happens. Well, the only way to see is just by doing it. So far, this is, a pretty good side story. I'm liking this. After that day, the two Nikkes began living together.
Here, Siren. Oh, huh?
Levy pulls up several blankets on the floor of
You
the
can
cave.
sleep here. Oh.
Little Mermaid sits down on the blankets.
Well, good night.
Levy lies down directly on the ground.
Oh. What's wrong? Is it too hard when you lie down? Well, this is a cave and all. So no matter how many blankets I put down... What about you? Me? I'm fine sleeping here. Why? What do you mean? It'd be uncomfortable for you if I slept next to you, and I'd get this black liquid all over the blankets. Don't worry, I haven't used any of those blankets I just gave you. They shouldn't have any stains on them. What are you shaking your head for? Let's use it together.
Is that a good idea?
Absolutely not. You just use it yourself. I'm perfectly comfortable where I am. Oh.
Little Mermaid raises her hand.
Huh?
Bubble balloons up the tips of Little Mermaid's fingers and expand to a large rectangular
What
shape.
is that? A bed. For who? You.
Aww.
Are you serious? Oh.
I never had a
what about
bed
you?
before. This is my first bed in a long time. Little Mermaid lays on top of the blanket.
No, you go ahead and keep that. I don't need it. Good night, Levi.
Little Mermaid closes her eyes.
What the? You create a bed out of nowhere and then just sunk out? How do you expect me to sleep on this thing?
Levi presses down on bed her with her hands.
Actually, it feels pretty good.
A bubble bed.
Ugh,
Very impressive.
Screw it.
I'm on the bubble bed, feeling a warmth spread through her body.
Wow. It's warm.
Levi gingerly
Feels
lays
like
down on
I'm
the bed.
sitting on a cloud. It's nice. Thanks. Good night, Siren.
So you were asleep, I knew it.
Here, have some of this.
Levi hands a can and a spoon.
I picked it up when I went to the abandoned house for blankets. I haven't had it for too long, so it should still be good. Probably. What about
Probably.
you? I'm not hungry.
You were saying?
That was.
And I thought
just...
Nikkes don't need to eat.
That's the only can left. Just eat it. Oh,
Little Mermaid stands up.
fish. Huh? You're not planning on going fishing right now, are you? Uh-huh.
Little Mermaid heads outside.
I'll go with you. I didn't expect to have a chance to eat this again so soon. Ah.
Levi takes a big bite of the grilled fish.
It's delicious. I have a question. You spoke perfectly fine at first. So why are you only grunting and moaning now? Do you not want to talk to me? No. Then why? If I misspeak, my Kotodama can activate. Kotodama? You mean, like how you made me stop moving before? Oh. That wasn't intentional? So you're refraining from speaking so that you don't accidentally set off those commands. I see.
Yeah, again, similar
What a
to
pain.
similar to Maiden. She wears the mask so she can still speak without having the spells activate.
Even if you desperately want to say something, you have to hold it in. Must be tough.
I mean, but there's definitely, she can still talk without, saying some things, right? Like, like saying like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna go get some food for you." That's something that shouldn't activate her Kododama, right? Or like or just like, or I'm just thinking just like ways to say things that might not, like, "Oh, I made you a bed so you can sleep at night." I don't think that will activate, right? Now saying something like, "I made this bed for you, go to sleep," that would most likely activate it. Just the command like, "Go to sleep," that. But like, I guess I can understand, her trying to. I think just the thing is that like she has to watch her words, carefully, instead of just like not speaking at all. But
To hell with it. Just talk. Go ahead. I'm okay with it.
and also, just having her talk will be much better than than how she was in Old Tales, where she's just doing the the moans and groans almost the entire time. Actually, since this is also part of her a story focus on her, have her talk more.
I'm not scared anymore. Are you sure you're not scared? Nope, not a bit. So I can talk. Really? How long are you going to make me keep repeating myself? It's irritating hearing nothing but monosyllabic grunts all the time. So just talk normal. It feels better that way. Thank you, Levi.
The fishing rod bends down sharply.
What do we do now? Yank the pole up! Like this?
Levi pulls the fishing rod forcibly.
Oh, I caught it! I actually caught it!
Little Mermaid stares at Levi intently.
Why are you staring at me like that? This is the first time I've seen you laugh like that. What are you talking about? I didn't laugh that much. You know what? Fishing ain't so bad. I'm gonna catch us a nice meal for tonight. You just watch.
As they laugh together and get to know each other, time continues to flow, inexorable as ever. Cute moment. But something has to happen, right? A few days later.
Ugh, will this stuff ever stop dripping? It's so annoying.
Levi wipes the black liquid off the floor.
Levi? Why does that black liquid come out of your body? What makes you ask? Because I'm curious. I ate something bad. Oh? Don't ooh at me. What did you eat? Black water. Uh-huh.
What is black water?
The stuff
Ooh.
that's always leaking from my head. Once I'd ingested that stuff, that's when all this started happening.
Now I'm just like, well, was it like accidental? Cause like, cause I'm like very confused, just like as like, if this, when did the black water first started? Cause I feel like, accidentally drinking the stuff that's coming out of you might be something that happens often. And then like, how can the stuff that's coming out of you be bad for you? Like, it should be like, oh, if it's coming out of you, you should be immune to it, right?
Oh. What? What are you looking at me like that for? You shouldn't eat stuff like that. It might give you a stomach ache. Do you think I meant to eat that stuff? It was an accident. I fell. At first, I thought it was just some dirty water, but how could I have known that this would happen? What now? Why are you looking so doom and gloom? It's perfectly fine for us to be in close proximity. As long as you don't ingest it yourself, you'll be fine. Being near it won't harm you. Can I touch it? Touch what? The liquid that's seeping from your head. Absolutely not. What if something goes wrong? Once it's dripped on the floor, it doesn't seem to affect other Nikkes. But I have no idea what would happen if you touched it straight from the source, as it were. If something bad happened to you, it's okay. Nothing will happen.
You sure about
I'd
that?
still rather not, just to be safe. I'm going to touch it.
Touch. When Murray touches the black liquid covering Levi's head. When Murray closely examines the black liquid in her hand.
Seems to be some kind of liquid metal. Come again? It's not moving. What?
So it's like mercury.
What's wrong? Are you hurt? You don't feel like you're melting, do you? You drive me crazy sometimes. You know that? Levi, would you like me to teach you something? Huh? What? How to make bubbles.
Bubbles!
I've been begging you to teach me that for ages, and you've ignored me time and time again. Now you're offering to teach me apropos of nothing? What's the big idea? I'm sorry if I frustrated you. This black liquid flowing from your head is similar to my bubbles. It's made of liquid metal. I can't control it, but since it appears to be coming from you, you may be able to. I'm creating this stuff?
It's coming from you. How do you not?
It's not like I'm doing it consciously. It doesn't matter whether it's intentional on your part or not. It's still being produced. This black liquid may be leaking from your head because you're unable to control it. What's all this talk about intention? Of course, this is all unintentional. Who would want something like this? No one wants to be seen as a monster. Do you have any idea what I've had to go through? If you learn to control it, you might be able to stop it. I can stop this?
Yep.
You really think so? You might even be able to remove the parts of it that are stuck to you. I could? I can't guarantee that it'll be a success. But would you like to try? Yes,
Hey.
I want to try. I'm tired of being treated like a monster. I want to be a NIKKE again. Okay. I'll do my best to teach you.
Unfortunately, no matter how much time passes, Levi stretches out her hand and grimaces.
I've got to try and gather some of that black liquid at my fingertips. Hooray!
There's no sign of change.
Why don't we try again?
One day passes, and then
Come on.
another.
Move. Please.
Still, there's no change. Levi tries again and again. Maybe, it's emotion based, Just like, feel angry, feel sad, something.
Ugh.
But despite her attempts, nothing changes.
Maybe if you try again? Forget it. Oh, let's give it up. It's not going to work anyway. There's no way someone like me could do this. Levi, don't waste your energy. I'm a lost cause.
Aww.
It's fine. I'll just live like this forever. I'm used to it by now. It's okay. But Siren, don't get my hopes up. I'm not special. Anyone with half a brain could tell this is hopeless. Don't give me false hope, or else I won't even have the courage to give up when I should. Do you realize how much I've wanted to be rid of this black liquid? Hundreds of times a day, I wish for it to be gone. I tried dunking myself in the ocean all day long. I scrubbed at it until my parts nearly wore down. If you only knew the misery I felt once I realized that I was powerless to make it go away. Do you want me to feel that again? I don't want to. I don't want to ever feel that way again. I am sick and tired of feeling miserable. I'm sorry. No. I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sorry. I want to be alone for a moment. Levi! I'm serious. Don't follow me.
Levi runs off.
Levi!
Aw. Oh boy. I'm guessing the next stage, she's most likely gonna learn how to control it, right? I mean, that's kind of how things go, right? Like, oh, I can't figure out, what am I gonna do? And then, I'm doing it! I know how to control my powers! And then, powers go out of control, she damages Siren, and then, oh no, I lost my friend! Maybe. I've been assigned to some... Oh, no, no. It was a Sunday. I've been assigned to some simple resource collection and was wondering what I should do when I got back. I'm guessing this is Leviathan? Levi? Accidents really come without warning. An incurious black puddle on the roadside, which didn't draw any attention to itself. The moment I stepped into the puddle, I sank like a stone. I thought it was a shallow pool, was in fact a fathomless reservoir, deep enough to swallow my entire body. My body was engulfed by the black liquid. As I sank deeper and deeper, it was as if I was being swallowed whole. I felt I was suffocating, so I opened my mouth and gasped for air. Nikke's body naturally filters out any contamination, so I thought I would be fine. How wrong I was. I inhaled the black water. The moment I did, it felt as if my entire body was melting. Who knows? Maybe I actually did melt. My head, my body, my shoulders, my legs, my hands, my feet, my back, my butt. It was as if my entire being was being merged into the black water. I never experienced such an eternal pandemonium. Every day was a jumble.
It hurts.
Writhing in agony, I frankly swam upwards. As I flailed, I extended my hand upwards, desperately grasping at anything I could. I managed to pull myself out of the water.
It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
I heard a scream. I think it was one of my squad mates.
Please, someone help. The pain. I can't.
Turn off your pain inhibitors. I locked eyes with one of my squad mates. Her eyes were filled with fear. How could you tell behind that mask?
Don't just stand there looking at me. Help me.
I reached out towards them.
It's a monster.
I heard someone shout. Everyone ran away, in fear-stricken and panicked, disappearing in seconds. They left me alone from that black puddle.
Why?
I felt something dripping from my forehead and wiped away with my hand.
Huh?
Pulling back my hand, I could see it was black. I started to panic and frankly wiped at whatever it was dripping from my head.
No.
No matter how much I tried to wipe it away, my hand kept coming back blackened. I couldn't even tell which part of me needed cleaning, so I looked back at the black puddle. Reflecting back at me was the face of someone I didn't recognize. Oh. I lost everything that day. My friends, my body, my weapon, my name, my home. I lost them all. I had no idea what had happened, but the black liquid kept leaking from my head. Every Nikke I came across would open fire, terror rippling across their faces as they screamed and called me a monster. I stopped even entertaining the notion of asking for help. On the occasions when I ran into skilled Nikke squads, they nearly killed me. Despite all of this, I wanted to live. I wanted to survive. So I started summoning raptors to distract the Nikkes. When I encountered Nikkes who would proceed to pursue me relentlessly,
Die, you monster! No!
Wait. I need to go back in footage because who was that Nikke to the right? Because that didn't look like a mass-produced Nikke. I thought that was like Laplace for a second there. That was when I realized I could make my eyes glow red.
What the?
Those
Oh
eyes.
no, it's not mass-produced.
Heretic! That's right. I'm a heretic.
Bandage man.
Can't be.
She's calling over raptures!
Is she really a
You're damn right I am. I've called my pets over to deal with you. Retreat!
Raptors would appear right on cue. And as I watched the Nikke's run in terror, I began to wonder if I'd really turned into a heretic after all. Other than being able to make my eyes go red when I wanted, I didn't develop any other abilities. So I kept running away. Again and again, I would make a desperate escape. Until one day, I found a hidden cave near the beach where no one would come. It was dark and scary inside. So I picked a small lantern and kept it on all day.
I'm cold.
I felt so cold and alone. I rubbed my palms together, curled up in a ball, and would wrap myself in a layer of blankets I had scavenged from elsewhere.
I'm so cold.
No matter what I did, I couldn't chase away the cold. Then, I met Siren.
Ella? Ave? I'm cold.
If she hadn't said she was cold, I would have left her there on the beach. When she told me she had nowhere to go back to, I felt this sense of kinship with her. The bed she made for me, how she grilled those fish, and all the care she showered upon me. It made me warm up to her. I wanted to prove I was worthy of being her friend. That I could be someone worth being seen with.
All she wanted was to help me. And what did I do? Get angry and storm off. Why did I run away? She didn't do anything wrong. What if she doesn't like me anymore because of this? What will I do? What if she doesn't want to be around me anymore? Maybe she'll want to leave right away to go find her friends. I don't have any way to stop her. If she tells me she's decided to leave, I can't do anything. No, I can't let this happen. I have to go back and apologize to her.
Oh.
Levi. Can we talk for a moment?
Well, backstory. So, maybe she's gonna explain her backstory to Siren, and then maybe that'll be some kind of key to her, to Siren, maybe helping her teach Levi how to use her powers, perhaps?
What are you doing here? I told you, I wanted to be alone for a moment. I couldn't stand the idea of you out here alone, crying. Crying. Levi, I'm sorry. I don't want to give up. What? The reason you're struggling right now is because I'm not doing a good job teaching you. I believe you have what it takes to control Bubbles. What makes you believe in me so much? Oh? You don't even know who I am. I might really be a heretic. I could be changing my eye color and deceiving you. Because I want your power. What are you shaking your head for? No. The Levi I know isn't like that. How do you know that? I have a friend who was
Music is really good here.
No one believed in her, so she felt lonely. She reached
Cinderella?
out her hand, asking for help, and everyone pushed it away. Myself included. It's something I regret to this day. So I decided that if a situation like that were to ever happen again, I would believe. I would think with my heart, not with my eyes. I would choose to trust my feelings above all else. So I'm going to trust you, Levi.
Aw.
The Levi I've been hanging around with, the Levi that I trust entirely, is no heretic. You're not doing this because you're after my power. You'll be able to harness the bubbles, Levi.
The bubbles!
Do it.
Harness the bubbles, Levi! The bubbles!
Oh, Levi, are you okay?
Fucking bubbles!
You're a real idiot. You know that? So naive. You'll get taken advantage of living like that. Don't laugh!
Levi stares at Little Mermaid.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so stubborn. And I shouldn't have gotten angry at you. Being scared is no excuse for giving up. Oh, it's okay. I would not betray you. Never. So even if I keep messing things up, trust in me. Don't give up on me. I won't. I believe in you. Thanks.
Yay! Okay, one more for this part. See,
What's this?
she can actually control it this time. Levi stares at the enormous purple bubble that fills the cave.
Huh? It's a bubble.
Bubbles!
I can see that. But what are you going to do with this thing? It's massive. I thought you said you were going to teach me again. Oh. I'm going to teach you inside this. We're going inside that thing?
Inside the bubble!
Both of us? That's right. Won't that kill me? I've tried it before. When I fell from space, this is what cushioned my fall. Hold on. Did I hear you right? You've been to space? Oh! Yes! Anyway, I've never been inside this bubble with someone else. But I'm sure it'll be fine. You don't sound too certain to me. I've never tried it before because I was afraid of the potential danger. But I've thought about this back to front, and I simply don't think I can teach you as well as Ave did with me. Therefore, I figured the best way would be to transfer my knowledge to you directly. Fine. So, do we just head inside? I'll go first. Hold on. See you soon.
Mermaid enters the bubble.
Siren! She just stepped in like it was nothing. Oh man. Can't chicken out now.
Levi shuts her eyes and reaches a hand in the bubble.
Warm. Fine. Screw it.
Levi jumps into the bubble. Levi opens her eyes. Golden rays of sunshine streams through the water. She can feel the warm water wrapping around her body. Oh wait, oh, this is how she did this in the main story. Oh, all right, I'm getting the connections here. Oh, okay, okay.
Am I underwater? I'm not dead, am I? Levi! Siren! Where are we? Inside the bubble!
The
I know
bubbles.
that. What I mean is, how are we underwater? This is a space created by my nymph. They said it was a space which held a special place in my heart. So this place is important to you somehow.
Levi looks around the water again. The streaks of sunlight are
I
mesmerizing.
suppose this place is awfully pretty. And warm. It's
Yeah.
very fitting for you.
Yeah, that just looks absolutely fantastic. Just love the the water design at the top there, and like just loving how just like I'm guessing like the water just kind of like disperse the black water over her face and also booty.
Nothing. Anyway, what do I need to do? Levi, I'm going to teach you everything there is to know about my bubbles. That way, you'll be able to protect yourself. And you'll never be lonely again.
Little Mermaid reaches out to Levi.
Will you take my hand and close your eyes? I will share everything about this power with you.
Yeah, awesome art. Looks fantastic.
Okay.
Levi takes Little Mermaid's hand. Little Mermaid closes her eyes. Levi closes her eyes as well. She shuts her eyes. She witnesses massive bubbles gathering and contorting. This vision before her relays a vast store of knowledge which words alone could never possibly convey.
What was that? This is crazy.
And it just looks fantastic. The just like the amazement in her eyes.
Isn't it amazing? Yeah. Totally amazing. I want to know more. Huh?
Levi's eyes sparkle.
I want to know more, Siren. How much are these bubbles capable of? Where do they come from? How do they work? What are all the ways they can be used? I want to know it all. I want to keep going.
The mermaid thinks back on that frightened girl in the dark cave, whose light has nearly been extinguished due to the cold and loneliness. In contrast, before her now stands a girl once fading light has been miraculously reignited. Having been confronted with the brilliant truth of the world, her light is shining brightly once again. A girl who had once been living in deprivation now exudes a vicarious and primal desire for truth, for life itself. In the face of such luminous beauty, Little Mermaid can only nod in agreement.
All right. Take it all, Levi. It's yours.
Take it all!
Siren,
Little Mermaid takes Levi's hand again.
do it and reignite that fire inside you.
Don't tell me she just absorbs all of Little Mermaid, just like, yes, this power, it's all mine, yes! Little Mermaid closes her eyes again, and Levi does the same. She takes her hand, and as she does, Levi sees the truth within the bubbles. The bubbles which are a part of the vast sea that is Little Mermaid's nymph. I want to know more. I want to see more. More. Levi opens her eyes, and the sound of something bubbling. The serene water that has been bathed in a flaxen light was now losing its glow as it
Siren,
percolates.
Something's wrong with the water. Siren?
Oh. The bubble explodes with thundering roar. Oh. As the bubble bursts, the two NIKKEs collapse on the cave. Cave floor? Yeah. At least we can see part of her. The real her. Levi vomits up the contents of her stomach.
I'm dizzy. And my stomach doesn't feel so good. Huh? Oh. Siren! Wake up! Siren!
Levi crawls across the floor towards Siren, who has lost consciousness.
Siren!
She grabs Little Mermaid's hand.
Wake up, Siren! Don't die. Please don't die, Siren. Siren! Vi! Don't scare me like that! I really thought you were going to die!
Hmm.
How can you be laughing at a time like this? Levi, we shouldn't use this method again. I nearly lost myself back there. You did? Are you okay? It's all my fault. I was dead set on knowing more.
Siren grabs Levi's
It's
hand.
okay. I'm just a little tired. Okay. You better not die on me. What's the point of you teaching me everything if you up and die on me right after? I don't see what's so funny! Levi, are you satisfied now? Yeah. I know what I have to do now. I know how I can use this power. I know how you view this power as well. I know everything. I'll do everything I can to use this power for good. Just like you.
For good, she says, knowing how she is in the present.
I like that. Ave always said that we should use our power for good. I will. Siren, thank you. This is good. Sorry, but I think I'm going to take a little nap. Siren?
Siren falls asleep.
I can still hear her breathing. Thank goodness.
Levi experiences a wave of dizziness and lies down on the floor.
I'm so dizzy. Can't hold on anymore. I think I'll go to sleep too.
Levi more so faints than falls asleep, firmly collapsing Mermaid's hands in tears. Hand in hers. It's only 3 days later that they both regain consciousness. 3 days? Ooh. Okay, so she now knows, or at least has the experience of, of how to use the power. Now to use in practice, and where it leads her now is going to be something else. Last 5 stages. This is going to be the big one.
Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by W. W is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. There's also no fillers or artificial dyes. W contains vitamins like B3, B6, C, amino acids, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. W allows you to have faster reaction times paired with laser sharp focus. They have a variety of tubs, shakers, and accessories to choose from. For example, they have these sample cups here, and it comes with 4 different samples. Like we got Dragonade, Galaxy Grenade, Dub Sludge, and Beach and Peach. All for a low price of about $18, so less than 20 bucks. But if you use my code PowerJ at checkout, you can save 10% on your order. So what are you guys waiting for? You guys save 10% on your order and anything else on the site with the code PowerJ. So please go to the site, link will be down in the description below, and back to the video.
Where does this go? Where does it go from here? After Levi and Little Mermaid get out of the bubble, some time passes.
You know something, Siren? Huh? That black liquid that used to flow from my head? Ever since I started controlling the bubbles, it stopped. Glad to hear it. I could see how much it worried you. Was it that obvious? Every morning when you woke up, the first thing you do was wipe off the marks on your bed. Because you didn't want it getting stained. You saw that? Oh. I thought I had kept it a secret. I'm glad that it stopped. One thing less for you to worry about. Yeah, it's a real weight off my shoulders. Plus now I can do stuff like this.
A black water droplet appears at the tip of Leviathan's finger.
I still can't get over it.
Oh,
How
oh.
is this even possible?
I know it's a Leviathan instead of calling Levi. It might be, you know, a little editor's mistake, but who knows?
Who came up with this stuff? Ave. Ave?
See, they're saying Ave, but they keep putting it Abe. Just put Ave in the text box, okay?
Is that the name of the person who made you?
Little mermaid smiles brightly.
Yes. Is that the friend you want to find? One of them, yes. Oh? Should I come with you? Oh? I can help you. I'll find them all for you. If you tell me how your friends look, I'll help you find them. If we look together, we're bound to find them faster.
Okay, so they all have big boobs.
Are you sure you're okay with leaving this cave? Of course. Now that I've got power, too. Why wouldn't I be? You were afraid of going outside before. I was before, but I'm not scared anymore. It's dangerous outside. There might be situations where I can't protect you. Who asked you to protect me? I know how to handle bubbles now, too.
Bubbles!
Still, if you're really worried, then let me prove it to you. Prove what to me? That I can take down a rapture. All on my own. That'll show that I
Are we
don't
actually
need
gonna
you
get
to
some
protect
combat
me.
in this?
And it won't be a problem for us to head out together. That's true, but... Give me 1 week. That's when you originally planned on leaving. I'll prove myself to you then. Okay. Good. Then it's settled. Now, on that note, today I'm gonna use my bubbles to catch some fish. You think you can do that? Of course. I know how to do that much at least.
Oh. You heard that magic the music scratch? It was like, I was thinking like, is that a good idea? Because especially like, since she did say she ingested her own black water and it turned her into this, would it be good to have use the bubbles that's made out of her water to catch and eat? That doesn't sound good to me.
I'm really good at changing the shape of bubbles. Very impressive! Right?
Leviathan and Little Mermaid laughs as they share a
Let's
look.
go. Tonight, dinner's on me.
Alright. So where's this leading to? Week later. Ooh. Levi nervously watches the approaching
Target
raptors.
detected. Watch and learn. I'm gonna destroy that thing.
Levi glares at the distant approaching raptor. She reaches her hand out and aims towards the raptor. A masked black droplet forms behind her.
Here we go.
As Levi swings her hand, black droplet shoots towards the raptor's core. As the core shatters, the raptor collapses lifelessly
I did it!
to the ground.
I did it, Siren! Oh, this stuff really works. I can't believe I defeated a rapture so easily! If I'd known it'd go that well, I'd have gotten a cell phone to record it for posterity. That was incredible, Levi! I told you I could do it. Now, can I go with you? Sure. Really? No caveats or anything like that? Nope. I did it! Should we get going straight away? Where should we go first? Tell me! Tell me! Let's head back to the cave and get our stuff first. Sure, sounds good.
Well, what show do they have?
Levi? Yeah? You seem awfully happy that we could go together. Of course! Do you have any idea how much I've wanted this? Well, I'm happy that you're happy.
I'm happy that you're happy that we're all happy.
You're gonna make me blush. Siren? Oh? I'll find all of your friends for you. You've done so much for me, and it's time I repay the favor. Hey, what are you laughing at? Do you not believe me? No, I'm just very happy. That's all.
Oh, what's happening?
Huh? What was that?
With a resounding roar, the ground begins to shake.
Is it an earthquake? It's coming from the forest. What's over there?
Okay, it's a big one. Oh, is that Mother Whale? Oh, something rips from behind the forest.
What is that?
Oh, no, what the heck? Oh, gluttony. Oh, boy. I was about to say, icy melt on that thing. That's definitely a gluttony. Okay. So something is gonna happen to Siren here that's gonna cause her to be somewhat out of commission for some reason. Let's see.
Gluttony. A giant rapture that used to guard the lift. First I've heard of it. Is it similar to a tyrant class? If we're going by classifications, technically, yes, but in reality it's incomparably stronger. It's a true force of nature. Sounds pretty formidable.
Why is it here?
It is. It exists solely to carry out the commands which have been issued to it. It cannot be reasoned with, and it cannot be stopped. So what was the command that it's been given? To consume everything in its path. What do you mean by everything? Exactly what it sounds like. NIKKE's raptures, large-scale weapons, entire structures, the terrain itself. It swallows everything indiscriminately. So we're part of that thing's diet as well? Yeah. What happens if you get eaten? I don't know. No one has lived to tell the tale. So if that thing gets us, we're done for. Most likely, yes. What's it doing here anyway? There must have been something that piqued its appetite. What could that be?
The bubbles?
Apparently, gluttony is drawn to large energy sources. Maybe it was enticed by the energy that was released when you enlarged the bubble. Wait, when was that? Hold on. Do you mean that time when you were teaching me?
Oh.
Get out of here, Levi. What do you mean? I'm most likely the one that gluttony is after. The only way we'll get it to give up the chase is if we get to the sea. So go, head towards the water. When you get there, just imagine your body being wrapped in bubbles and go right in. You'll be able to ride the current and drift away. You can still escape with your life. But what about you? I'll distract Gluttony and make my escape later. No matter what happens, I can't let it go after you. Absolutely not. I'm not going alone. You said we'd go together. You promised that if I took down a rapture, that we'd stick together. I'm sorry. I can help you. We can fight this thing together. Levi, what else do I need to do to prove myself to you? What do I need to do for you to let me stay with you? It's not about you proving yourself. Then what is it? Is it that I'm weak? You don't need me, is that it? I'm just a useless half-wit, aren't I?
Where are you getting
That's
these
not
stuff?
It's because I want to protect you. I know that. I know you want to keep me safe. And I also know I'm being stubborn right now. But you know what? I want to protect you as well. I don't want to be left alone again. I want to stay with you. I don't want to be inside that cave all alone again. I don't want to live like that anymore. You're not scared? No, I'm not scared. Really? Really? Didn't you say you trusted me? So start trusting me.
Trust!
If you really
Trust!
believe in me,
Trust in each other!
then let's fight together. Have faith in me. Believe that I'll be able to fight shoulder to shoulder with you.
Believe in me that believes in you!
All right. I believe in you. I can see how confident you are. Let's fight together. Let's
Yeah.
defeat Gluttony together and find our friends. All right.
Alright. 2 more to go. It's gonna be the result. Oh, wait. Did they actually take it out already?
I'll start.
Oh, no, not yet.
Go for it.
As the Little Mermaid reaches out her hand, a giant bubble begins to grow in the middle of the beach. 1 hour
Let me
ago.
make sure I've got the plan straight.
Oh, it took an hour?
Create a giant bubble on the beach. Gluttony will sense the energy and come to the shore. When it opens its mouth to swallow the bubble, you'll quickly transform the bubble into pillars and jam them inside so Gluttony can't close its mouth. That's when I come in and use the black liquid to strike the core, which is inside its mouth.
Okay.
And if at any point the plan doesn't seem to be working,
Run.
I gather as much black liquid as possible, shove it into that ugly SOB's mouth, and hightail it to the sea before it's finished digesting. Right. And if all else fails, we go and throw ourselves into the sea, regardless of whether it's chasing us or not. Oh, that's right. Are we sure the core is inside its mouth? It
Which
should
mouth,
be,
though? There's 2.
Since Abe said so. But you said you've never dealt with this thing before. So, how are we sure? It should be there. Abe is never wrong. I guess we don't have much choice, do we? You seem pretty confident in any case. Fine. Let's give it a shot.
Back to
I
the
don't
present.
know why I agreed to this. Are you sure we can pull this off?
Well, wasn't like, oh, hey,
You're not
protect
nervous,
each
are
other and
you?
all that stuff?
No, of course not. Not one bit. I was just going over the plan in my mind. It's okay. Everything will work out.
I hope
Right.
so.
Everything will work out. Of course. Phew. Fine. Whatever happens, happens. I'm finished with the preparations. Let's hide behind that rock. All right.
Levi and the Little Mermaid hide behind a large rock near the shore. Oh boy. The ground shakes violently.
Moving. That was fast.
Colossal being begins to approach from afar, resembling a moving mountain. Levi swallows dryly, her nerves on edge. With a resounding tremor, the glide suddenly disappears. Oh.
It disappeared? Huh? What the heck? Where did that hulking thing go? Below! What?
Little Mermaid quickly grabs Levi and leaps backwards. Oh. Ooh. Look at those sets of teeth. The spot where they were milliseconds. Oh, an immense mouth erupts from
What is
underneath.
that? It's gluttony. That's gluttony? I'm supposed to take down that thing. Levi, let's start the plan.
Why does it look more like fleshy than mechanical? Why? You can see the teeth, the gums, and a tongue too.
Okay. Encounter.
All right, last stage. Last stage. Let's see how this ends up. What happened to Siren? How does Leviathan end up the way she is now? Let's gotta see. Gluttony heads towards the bubble and opens in its mouth. As the Little Mermaid reaches out her hand, the bubble shapeshifts into two massive pillars, which shoots up and forces Gluttony's mouth wide open.
Levi, I can see the core. It's deep inside its throat. You can? Yeah, I can see something red and round. Abe was right. Okay.
Levi stands behind Little Mermaid.
Core. Where's the core?
Oh. Something's... Oh, they're in the mouth. Oh. Like, I'm seeing a lot like the teeth there. Okay. I'm thinking like, oh, something's gonna happen with Leviathan here. With something happening to her. To Siren. Levi peers into Gluttony's gaping maw. I see a serrated teeth and sharp enough to tear Leviathan to shred. Behind them, a pitch black throat which could swallow her whole. Amongst this terrifying spectacle, she can make out a glare of red light. Gluttony begins to close its mouth again.
It's too strong. I've got to hurry.
Fear courses through Levi.
Levi, hurry up! Damn, there's no time.
An overwhelming sense of fear threatens to paralyze Levi.
Levi? Come on, you can do this.
Levi lifts her hand and gestures towards Gluttony.
My hand is shaking.
Like,
Levi! You don't think you can do it? No, I can do it. I can.
Oh, what should I do? Oh, this is amazing artwork. It's just showing her fear, and like kind of like she's like shaking, just like shaking fear. Sorry, Siren, I can't do it. I'm scared. Got to hurry and tell her I'm not up to it. At the very least, I need to shove as much black liquid into its mouth as I can. But I'm terrified. I can't move. What should I do? I said I would do it. If I back out now, Simon will be disappointed. What if she ends up hating me for it? She'll find out she doesn't need dead weight like me around. She'll leave me alone. In that dark cave all alone.
Are you okay? Huh? If you can't do it, then get in the water, quick! I'm sorry. I'll do it.
Oh.
Ah! The bubble broke!
Oh no.
Siren!
Oh. 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 See Levi here at the bottom. Oh no. Lenny closes its mouth. Bubble is shattered, remains scattering all over.
Siren!
Lenny slowly turns and directly faces Levi.
No. Don't come near.
Lenny opens its
Get
mouth.
away.
Levi turns away and runs. She runs and runs, her eyes clamped shut as she desperately sprints forward. She doesn't give herself a moment to look back. She feels as if the ground beneath her is collapsing, but Levi barely registers it. Her being is fixated on escaping this terrifying creature. Not being engulfed by that pitiless monster's mouth, her desire is to survive. After running for who knows how long, Levi stops and gasps for breath. Her lungs feel like they're about to burst. She finally opens her eyes. Class building comes into view.
What is this? There aren't any buildings even remotely close to the cave.
Everything around her is silent. No signs of life can be felt.
Gluttony!
She looks back. There's no sight of Glenny, the beach, or anything.
What? How did I get here? Huh?
The ground is covered in black liquid.
Black liquid. Why?
Vi reaches towards the black liquid. Her hand is sucked inside the liquid. Levi stumbles backwards.
Why did my hand?
A sudden feeling rises within Levi. For some reason, she can't fully understand. She feels that she could venture through the black liquid
Was
unimpeded.
I running through this black liquid that entire time? Is that how I got here?
Leviathan looks back in the direction she thinks the beach is
No
in.
way. Did I really just do that? No. I'm capable of so much. And yet, I let Siren get eaten by that thing? No! No! I shouldn't be able to do something like this. If I can do this, then why did Siren... I hesitated and got her killed. I had this kind of power the entire time, and still I faltered. And Siren paid for it with her life. She trusted me, and I betrayed her. No.
Levi drops to the ground and curls into a ball. She looks at her reflection in the black
You're a
liquid.
traitor.
Levi strikes at the reflection in front of her.
Nothing but a traitor.
She slams the clenched fist into the ground, nearly hard enough to shatter her hand.
Traitor!
She strikes the ground again and again.
Ah!
No matter how many strikes she gives, the reflection of the deceptible traitor before her refuses to disappear.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
No matter how many times she apologizes, Siren's voice is nowhere to be
I messed
heard.
up everything. Siren!
No matter how many tears she sheds, it doesn't change the fact that she betrayed Siren. Oh. That's how it ends? Present time on the surface.
What is it?
Okay. Respect Mihara and
Did
Yuri.
you find something? Uni?
Mihara follows Yuni's gaze.
The color of the ground here is different. This is a serious swath of land. I'd reckon it's nearly the size of a skyscraper. I don't think we know anything that exists at that size.
Mihara touches the
The
ground.
ground is squishy.
With a degree of caution, Mihara presses down on the ground.
Either something passed not far below the surface, or something emerged from underground. Gravedigger burrows deep underground, so it wouldn't leave any traces like this. I've never heard of a subterranean rapture either, at least not one this size. Maybe we're dealing with an oversized mole. The only explanation I can come up with is that it's some type of rapture we're not familiar with. Looks like we finally found our first target. Alright then. Let's start tracking.
Huh. This is how it ends, huh? Got the mud dream frame. A fish living in the muddy swamp dreams of being with the mermaid. It longs to swim with her forever, even if it's to repay her kindness. Only when the mermaid turns into foam does the fish realize that it is just a fish that can only live in the dark, muddy swamp for life. Oh man. That was what it's called a melancholy ending, something like that. Can you pass this? Nope. Huh. Okay. I kind of thought that this would kind of lead into how, Leviathan meets Behemoth. But okay. So at this point in time, either Siren is dead or somewhere within the belly of Gluttony. One of those two. And we're essentially expecting to have Siren be our 2.5 Annie Pilgrim. So she is going to have to be important to the upcoming chapters that's going to be releasing, after the 2.5 Annie update. So how is she going to, come back to this, And we know that, if I'm remembering right, in chapter 36, Leviathan is just kind of teasing as to, the whereabouts of Siren, because just with Cinderella and Abe there, just they saw the bubble versions of the squad. So only Siren knows how the original squad looks like. So she is alive somewhere, or at least some kind of part of her existence exists somewhere. Where, we're gonna have to find out, soon, within the like next week, 2 weeks. But yeah, I was like, yeah, not kind of like, I didn't really like that ending, just like, hey, you don't get that happy ending, but hey, not every ending is gonna be happy, and that's okay. And this also, kind of leads into the whole, well, Mihar and Yuni being part of the next chapter, the next 2 chapters probably, because they're also in the 2.5 Annie poster, so their involvement's gonna be somewhere pretty big. And their involvement, who knows? So, but they're most likely gonna be helping out to either get rid of Leviathan or bring back Siren. Either way, we still got a bunch of questions out we don't have answers to, but most likely gonna be answered, within the next update. So yeah, this has been the whole Mudfish side story. I'm kind of glad, we get to see, more of, more of Leviathan and, how she came to be. And, get to see another side of her, which is really great. And having, Little Mermaid, Siren, having, a more prominent role, and besides her, her whole, like, ooh and ahhings from, like, old tales. Much better here. But yeah, I really hope we get some answers answered in the next update. But tell me what you guys thought about the side story Mudfish in the comment section down below. And clarify any questions I had throughout this entire thing in the comment section down below. And yeah, what do you guys think will happen in chapters 37, 38? Anything could go down. Leviathan might turn to a good guy, maybe. We might see another, like, the third or fourth of the four beasts. But yeah, hopefully things will all come together in this. So, like, Wordless and Mudfish are coming together in the upcoming chapters. Awesome. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Check out links in the description below for my social media links. For all my check out links in the description below for all my social media links. And I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Power out. Yeah.